Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020. Okay, so I'm hearing that there's a town in North Carolina. It's called Asheville. So their city council has voted 7-0 to apply reparations towards black people. Okay? I get it. All right. Yeah, it's the trend. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they're saying, you know, it's not enough that they took down the statues. Okay, so instead, retribution for Asheville's black population will come in the form of direct funds to programs designed to increase minority home ownership, business ownership, and improving education in neighborhoods instead. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. No. That's not 40 acres and a motherfucking mule. No, 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 no. We need our money. See, when you don't pay people for their work, when you kill people, when you sodomize people, when you feed their babies to alligators, when you systematically, degrade them, kill them, institutionalize them, put them in jails for walking down the street, for driving a car, for walking while black, for driving while black, for jogging while black. You put them in back of colleges if you let them in the college. You put their parents, their grandparents, you flood their communities with drugs, with prostitution. You set the gangs, against each other so they can take each other out. They can do your work. Oh, no, 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 no. We need our money. We need our money. You can start with $350,000. That's what you can start with. Okay? Then we need to have free health care. I'm not talking about the ghetto ass hospitals, the county hospitals. I'm talking about private health care. That's one fund that you need to do immediately. $350,000 to start. Now, I don't know what the exact number should be, but 350 right now will suffice. Health care. Free private health care, not that ghetto shit. No, not that Medicare, Medicaid, no, 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 no. No. Free education. Free education to any black person in America that wants it. Trades, education, whatever. Yeah. Free unlimited startups for the marijuana business and training. Yes, 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 yes. Psych care, psychological care. But that $350,000 needs to go directly into our bank accounts. The same way that you gave everyone $1,200. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not everyone. You gave the peasants $1,200, but you gave the bigwigs $1.6 million. The same way you did that, the same way that you gave 43,000 people $1.6 million, whether it's in tax breaks or however you gave it to them, that's the same way you need to give every black individual whose ancestors were slaves $350,000. That's including the kids. Well, hell, for the ones that you haven't killed, you haven't jailed, you haven't killed through coronavirus, who haven't died of crack, heroin, or meth, it ain't that much of us left. And half of those, a third of us are in jail. So, actually, that's not that much money. That's not that much money, if you think about it. And I'm telling you, Trump, if you want to win, if you want to have some type of legacy because your name is doo-doo shit right now, Excuse me for my brash language. Sorry, but I'm just really pissed off from the other video that I just made. You would want to sign some documents because November is coming very close. Oh, what? You only have 3.5 months, almost to the day. So you need to make some decisions. I'm not talking about Kanye decisions. I'm talking about you need to sign it on a dotted line because we need our money. And always reparations. Oh, affirmative action. Please. It's less people at Berkeley now. It's less black people. Well, I guess nobody's going to Berkeley right now. But last year, what was it, 3% blacks? 3% blacks. And I think 90% of the 3% are on the football team, are on the basketball team, or the track team. So tell me, how are you going to, Asheville, implement these programs so that these black people, are going to get homes? Are you going to fund the loans? Because if that's the case, I'll move right now. I will move right now. If you will, set up, a program so that you will back the loans for black people. All we got to do is sign on the dotted line and make our payment. You can secure the down payment and back the loan so it doesn't matter about the credit. Hey, I'll move right now. But see, we are never going to get the brunt of it all. Because what's going to happen is you guys are going to hire somebody who makes $200,000. You're going to, set aside, $5 million. $200,000 of that is going to go to one of your friends, you see. And then there's going to be some type of scandal where somebody's going to steal it, embezzle it, and black people are never going to get it. No, we need money put directly into our bank accounts. The same way, you need to stimulate our bank accounts. And that $1,200 didn't do shit. No, not when you're giving, the big wigs $1.6 million. No. You need to put aside $3 trillion, like Mr. Johnson said, and stimulate our bank accounts. And then we can talk about health care and education and everything. Because then we're on the playing field. Now listen, you give us $350,000, you're going to get $250,000 back into the economy like that. That's going to happen. So it's a win-win for all of us. We get our little money that we've been begging for. You get to boost your economy. And we can all start off with a playing field. Now, after you give us our $350,000 to start with, understand, I said $350,000 to start with, to every black American whose ancestors were slaves, then we can talk about the rest. But let's just start off with the $350,000. Free private health care, not the city ran health care, no. Free private health care, dental, psychiatric care. I think it should be mandatory for every black person that gets that $350,000 that they have to go to therapy, mandatory therapy. I don't care. So you also need to implement programs so that black therapists, all right, preferably black therapists that are from the projects, or a black therapist that, was raised by a single parent, a black therapist that understands our struggle. Not these bougie bitches, who think that their shit doesn't stink and that, they can't. My language is so terrible. But I don't care. I don't care anymore. Because, you hear about reparations, but we never get compensated. It doesn't do a program that will make a change, a visible change, where we can break the generation gaps in our families. Do a program where it's mandatory for black, people to get married. You want this money, get married. Stay married for 20 years. Have the father and the mother raise the kids. That's what we need to do. Get all those prisoners out, put them in some type of rehab, give them their little money, set it up so that there's levels and that people can succeed, not fail. However you have us set up, we're failing. And it's because of you guys, okay? So the same way that you can set up, a program for us to fail, set it up so that we can succeed. And it shouldn't take 5 years to do it. No, it takes you guys too long to do anything. No, now, with the stimulus check, you guys got it together very soon. But as far as something else, no, we don't need a 5-year outlook in order for you guys to deposit that money. Even if you want to do it in fours, $400,000, I'm sorry, $100,000 a year over 4 years. Okay, how about that? Do something. Set up the program so that there's free health care, private health care, that we can get into any colleges. That in every college, Harvard, Yale, Georgetown, not just on sports scholarships. No, medical schools, psychiatric, portions of the medical school. We need help. See, you guys, I'm telling you, they're going to set up these programs, and we're going to be like, oh, okay, Master. Oh, thank you. No, you guys don't get it. We need our 40 acres and a mule. 40 acres. So whatever is equivalent to that, we need at least half. We need our deposit. That's $350,000. Now,